Hi everyone, Haider Arsiwala here, and in today's video I wanted to share something that I recently learned from the work of Adam Grant. I was reading this book, Think Again, and in this I came across something that really resonated with me. And this thing told me that we all think that we are one, but there are technically or actually 4 people that are playing a part within us. And this book basically inspires you to think. It's been around 2 months that I've been reading this book, and there are so many things to learn. But this part which I'm about to share is something that makes things very easy. So the message that I want to give through this video is that we somehow take pride in our beliefs and opinion. And our beliefs and opinion, most of us, are something that are not developed by us, but are given to us by a society. And depending on that, we act in these 4 ways. And out of which these 4 are: first is the preacher mode, the second is the prosecutor mode, the third is the politician mode, and the last is the scientist mode. Now the author says that the first 3 are the very dangerous mode, and most of us stay in this mode. The first is the preacher mode. When we have some very strong beliefs, and when we see someone who is doing completely opposite to our beliefs, we turn into a preacher. We preach them, we ask them, and we try to make them believe through our beliefs and opinion, and we preach them that what's good, what's right. Now author says that preacher mode is something that most people don't like, because they don't want to be preached by someone, but because we are so strongly held on our opinion and belief, we subconsciously or we automatically go into preacher mode for the things that we truly believe in. The second is the prosecutor mode. And he says that the people who don't or are completely opposite to our beliefs, for them we turn into a prosecutor. And even in our lives, for a lot of situations, we turn into a prosecutor, where we prosecute them, we blame them, we tell them they are wrong. And this mode, the prosecutor mode, is where we get a certainty of being right. We think that we are right because we are in the prosecutor mode, and we are able to tell the other person that they are wrong, or the situation that it was wrong. And the third is the politician mode. Now the politician mode is where we want to win the audience. So it's in sequence, where we first preach the good things, we prosecute the bad things, and then we politicize it so that we are accepted and we win the audience. But the author says that these 3 modes, where the majority of us live, does not do any good on our learning, on our self-growth. Instead, we should be focusing on the 4th mode, and that mode and people of those modes have given us this light, have given us all of the facilities that we use, and that is the scientist mode. The light has been made by scientists, the airplane scientists have made. Scientist mode is someone who is actually willing to grow, who is actually willing to learn, and he challenges the beliefs and opinions and is willing to find the truth. And in that truth, finding of that truth, he has to have a lot of patience, he has to question everything, and have the ability and the curiosity to learn what the truth is. A scientist mode is not a person who is very interested in preaching people, he does not want to prosecute people, and neither he does not want to win the audience, but he is dedicated to one thing, and that is to find the truth. Now, depending on a movie, it is important to have all 3: prosecutor, politician, and a preacher, because that's what makes a good story. But to make a good life, we need to have a scientist mode, which is to know the truth. And when we develop this type of thinking, the scientific thinking, we are able to see a situation, be unbiased, and then find out what the reality is. So learning about that, it's not only me, but there are these 4 people that live into me, which is a preacher, a prosecutor, a politician, and a scientist. Now I'm more aware and conscious to know that which is acting when to stop when, and what is good for me. So I hope this video, a short video, I would highly recommend if you are interested to read more from this book. But these are the 4 people that is in us. Do let me know in the comments if you agree with it. And